To the moon and back, we had a love like that. Why do I feel like that's slowly fading? We used to be friends.
Bonjour à tous, hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm glad you are here. On our recent trip, we rented a camper van and stopped by 5 canyons in 3 states in 5 days. We're constantly on the move for 5 days. So instead of booking 5 different hotels and a car, we rented a camper van. Today I will show you what a 6-7-year-old camper van looks like, both inside and outside. Then I'll give you my honest opinion. Are you coming to see a camper van we rented to visit 5 canyons? Let's go! Allons-y! Having hesitated between a recent model and an older model, we booked an older one because it was significantly cheaper. We paid $520 for 5 days, including $45 for cookingware and sleeping bags, so slightly over $100 per day. I know, it's a pretty good deal, right? But it's an off-season price. Also, it is cheaper because we opt out of insurance as it would be covered by our credit card. We travel a lot, so we have a credit card that offers insurance coverage for a rental car. We rent our camper van at Travelers Auto Barn in Las Vegas. The main reason we rent from Travelers Auto Barn is because they open in the morning. Strange enough, but not all the camper van rentals open in the morning, at least in Las Vegas. Before receiving the key of the camper van, we go through all the details with the staff and sign. Then we receive the key for our camper van. The camper van we rent is 18.5 feet or 5.6 meters long and accommodates 3 people. All 3 people can sit in a row while moving. We check scratches or any damage and take photos of them. Our camper van is seriously dented on the side and it is noted, but we got a heads up from the staff who checked in our reservation. Other things seem to be working, so we decide to leave right away as we have 430 kilometers or 262 miles to go. We stop by a grocery store on our way to Marble Canyon to get supplies like milk, bread, eggs, snacks, beer, wine, and bottled water. The camper van is equipped with a small fridge so that we can keep our eggs fresh and beverages cold. We keep other food that doesn't need to be refrigerated in the same cupboard as tableware and cookware. The cupboard can be locked so that the doors don't flung open while driving. We arrive at Lee's Ferry Campground located in the Marble Canyon area. It is so dark that it's hard to find our reserved spot. It only provides primitive camping and the stay is $20 a night. I'm happily surprised by the beautiful surroundings when I get out of the camper van in the morning. It's amazing. You can check Marble Canyon as well as 4 other canyons in my 5 canyons in 5 days video. This small kitchen has a stove and a microwave, so I can make my tea in the morning and boil eggs. And there is a small sink to wash cutleries and plates. But this is fresh water that is not drinking water, and you see the warning on the camper van. Depending on what you want to cook, or if you want to cook in the camper van, it may or may not be sufficient. We only need to heat the pre-cooked food we buy and make breakfast eggs. So this much kitchen equipment and space is fine with us. There are multi-tab outlets and USB charging ports, so it will be quite convenient, if only all of them work. Unfortunately, in our camper van, no outlet is working. It is frustrating not to be able to charge the laptop. We can charge batteries for cameras and cell phones through the USB ports. I recommend you to test all the outlets and USB ports before leaving the rental office. There is a bench on each side of the camper van and a table at the back. When I open the rear doors of the camper van, I can go up directly to this space. This is a dinette that is to be converted to a double bed at night. We pull out the table with a single leg from the holder attached to the bench, and we fold the leg and stack the table vertically. We take out the wooden panels stored in the storage space under the bench, place them between the benches, and top the panels with bench cushions. Then we cover this bed with a bed sheet. It looks a bit like a haphazard assemblage. but given limited space, I think it is an okay sleeping arrangement when you are camping. We rented sleeping bags, but we brought liners for sleeping bags with us. It's a bit of a hassle to get into the liner, but it's worth it, for me at least, because I know that I sleep inside a clean liner. There is a bunk bed overhead where we keep sleeping bags and our backpacks. But if you are 3 traveling in this van, this top part will turn into a bed at night. In the morning, we roll sleeping bags, fold bed sheets, and put them away on the shelf. We put the panels back into the storage under the bench and return the cushions to their original positions as back cushions. This is the setting of the inside of our camper van during the day. When we arrive at a campsite that has electricity and water, we pull out the cable stored under the bench and connect the camper van to the shore power pedestal. Goulding's campground near Monument Valley has both a water stand and the shore power pedestal. Goulding's campground is a really special place. I feel like being on a Western movie set. We paid $45 when we booked a spot. It's beautiful, and I already see parts of Monument Valley from the campsite. Another campsite we really like is Rome America Horseshoe Bend Campground. It's not far from the city, so it does not have as spectacular scenery as other campsites. But for the facility itself, I think it is probably the best renovated and cleanest camping facility I've ever been to. Well, it is naturally the most expensive campsite of our 5-day journey. We paid $56.51 for a night, but it is totally worth it. At a campsite where there is no electricity line to connect, we just rely on the solar panel to charge. A portable heater was included in our winter package rental, but because none of the power outlets work, we are not able to use the heater. This camper van is okay for basic camping. It is a portable version of a bed and a kitchenette. Imagine that you are carrying a bed and a tiny kitchen in your car. You need to use the shower and restrooms of the campgrounds. Some campsites have great facilities, but obviously they are more expensive. Campgrounds at the national park are quite primitive, without showers or flushing toilets. The Red Rock Canyon Campground is just like Lee's Ferry Campground in Marble Canyon. But maybe because it is so close to Las Vegas, we pay $40 for a night for a camping spot that doesn't have water or shore power. Still, restrooms are pretty well maintained and decent. One positive thing is that this camper van's fuel consumption is pretty good. It consumes not much more gas than a normal size SUV. Also, it is convenient that we don't need to check out in the morning. We can leave as soon as we are ready. We have had fun traveling in this camper van despite some deficiencies. I think you would have fun camping in a camper van too. However, I would strongly suggest that you check everything and make sure that power outlets work before you leave the rental car parking, as I said earlier. Oh, you should also check if the appliances work well. The appliances in our camper van are working, but because the battery has not been fully charged by the solar panel, the fridge works at a minimum level. I believe our rented camper van has a battery issue because it hasn't been recharged even by car running. If the battery is not properly charged, even the faucet doesn't work. So again, please check if everything works properly and in full capacity before you start your journey. Okay, I'll get going. I hope to see you again next week. If you have enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Please subscribe if you want to see more of my weekly videos. Thanks for watching.